We last uploaded 8 months ago. 8 months can be a long time. Perhaps you're wondering, what have they been up to? Is Desparia Rebirth even still in production? Yes. Since last we met, we have been hard at work on this thing. We're fully cast for all 20 parts of the story and have collected all the audio assets for just about every character through to the final episode. All's well on the production front. Now let's talk about post-production. We are fully designed, edited, and rendered up through part 13. We were originally planning to release all the episodes weekly once we'd fully finished post-production. That's no longer the plan. We know that we still have a mountain of work ahead of us. But we also have a slew of episodes that are ready to go. So what we're going to do instead is keep working on it, but release what we have already on a weekly basis until we reach our most recent finished episode. Once we've released that final episode, we will re-enter hiatus one final time while we finish production on the last batch of episodes. So the important part. We are back to uploading starting on Friday, November 28th. From there, you'll see an upload every Friday through to January 16th. This project doesn't get any funding, so it depends on the efforts of its artists, and I'm pretty happy with what we cooked up. I hope that you will be too. What follows this announcement is a recap of the story so far. Feel free to stick around. So, where did we leave off with the story? Let's recap. Lyra's village Pexrith is destroyed in a fiery explosion, leaving her as the sole survivor. She promises she'll never let anything like this happen again. To that end, she goes to the capital city of the kingdom of Cecilday to learn magic, and because she comes from the lower caste, needs to steal clothes to gain admission. She runs into the Inquisitor Seraphin while running from some guards, who clocks her immediately as a thief, but instead of turning her in, he decides to teach her magic in return for her cooperation. He also recruits an artificer named Gus, and they set off to investigate the destruction of Pexrith. Before leaving the capital, Seraphin finds out that the nobility of Cecilday really want to go to war even more than he previously thought, and the prince of the kingdom gives him royal privilege, which essentially gives Seraphin a blank check to conduct the investigation however he sees fit. The prince wants the investigation concluded quickly, because he's the only noble standing between the kingdom and war. On the road to Pexrith, Lyra learns two things. Magic is hard, and there's something off with this Seraphin guy since he doesn't ever sleep. Soon they're at the ruins of her village, and she charges forward to search for survivors. But in the ruins of the home of her aunt and uncle, what she finds instead is a couple of thieves. They turn out to be kids though, and they're under the thumb of a nasty bandit named Harkin. She's disgusted by this blatant child labor, and her arm becomes gripped with immense pain due to the overflow of magical current building up in her arm. This chronic pain is called the affliction. She soothes herself though, and agrees to help them. Seraphin gets angry at her for recruiting him to beat up a bunch of bandits, but Gus is gung-ho for the whole ordeal. The two government employees are greatly outnumbered, but send the bandits packing. Seraphin learns from Harkin that a powerful noble named Marquis de Leon has recently been seen visiting Pexrith in the aftermath of the destruction, laughing and cheering the whole time. The team decides to go pay the Marquis a visit. When they make camp, Seraphin figures out how to help Lyra access her connection to magic thanks to her rare ability to dismiss the affliction. Gus learns that the magic that destroyed Pexrith is more powerful than anything he's ever seen. And that's pretty much everything you need to know to be able to jump back into the story. If you prefer though, you can always, rewatch it.